A warm and sunny Caribbean good afternoon. It is my pleasure to greet everyone watching this draw, wherever you are in the Caribbean or across the globe. My name is Kamara David, and I am the General Secretary of the Caribbean Football Union, commonly called the CFU. We're here today in Barbados, the CFU headquarters, to conduct the draw for the 2024 CFU Club Shield, taking place from July 25th to August 4th in Curacao. But let's backtrack a bit. CONCACAF created the Club Shield in 2018. This year, CONCACAF transitioned the organization and management of the competition to the CFU. It is now rebranded the CFU Club Shield. With me is CFU President Randolph Harris to talk briefly about the transition. Welcome, President Harris. President, we can summarize the competition as a familiar space with new hands. What's your take, President Harris?
Well, the CFU is extremely pleased to take over the management and organization of the Club Shield and to rebrand it as an official CFU competition. We welcome the cooperation from CONCACAF in ushering in this new era of the CFU, delivering an important club competition. We look forward to continuing to work closely with the Confederation to grow club and league football in this region. As we know, one of the aims of Club Shield is to bolster professionalism in the sport in the Caribbean. The CFU is excited to deliver a competition that is as robust as any on the field of play, backed by administration that meets and exceeds the mark.
Well, President Harris, we have already come out of the starting gate with a marked increase in teams confirming participation over previous years. This year, we have 20 teams up from 15 last edition, necessitating a change in the competition to a straight knockout tournament.
This is where you will explain to those watching the format for the competition and the procedure for the draw.
Thanks, President. The competition will feature 20 clubs from 20 CFU member associations. The competition will be disputed in a knockout format. The CFU Club Shield ranking of 2024 ranks clubs based on the performance of each member association over the last 5 editions of participation in the Caribbean Club Shield. Using the on-field performance of the various clubs of the same member association that have occupied that respective qualifying slots, clubs have been ranked and distributed into 4 pots. The 20 participating teams have been distributed in 4 pots as follows. Pot 1 and 2 will contain spheres holding the names of the 8 lowest ranked clubs to play in the preliminary round. Pot 1 will contain the names of the following teams: SWA Sharks FC from Turks and Caicos Islands, AS Junior Stars from St. Martin, Base Football Club from St. Lucia, Grenades Football Club from Antigua and Barbuda. Pot 2 will contain the names of the following participating teams: CCUL Doblanc FC from Dominica, Guyana Defense Force, of course, from Guyana, SCSA Eagles, St. Martin, and Paradise Football Club International from Grenada. Pots 3 and 4 will contain spheres holding the names of the 8 top-ranked clubs and the 4 professional clubs from the Dominican Republic, Haiti, Jamaica, and Trinidad and Tobago, along with the 4 winners from the preliminary round that will play in the round of 16. Pot 3 will contain the names of the following participating teams: SV Robin Hood from Suriname, defending champions, CRKSV Young Holland from Curacao, Metropolitan FA from Puerto Rico, Racing Club Aruba from Aruba, America FC of Haiti, and SV Real Rincon from Bonaire. Scholars International Sports Club, Cayman Islands, and Defense Force FC from Trinidad and Tobago. Pot 4 will contain the names of the 4 remaining participating teams: Rams Village Superstars FC from St. Kitts and Nevis, Club Atletico Pantoja from Dominican Republic, AS Etule de Matore from French Guiana, Arnett Gardens FC from Jamaica, as well as the preliminary round matchup winners of 1, 2, 3, and 4. The draw will begin by drawing one sphere from pot 1 to determine the team in position A of the first of 4 preliminary round matchups. This process will be repeated to determine the teams in position A of preliminary round matchups 2, 3, and 4. This will conclude the draw for pot 1. The draw will continue by drawing one sphere from pot 2 to determine the team in position B of the first preliminary round matchup. This process will be repeated to determine the teams in position B of preliminary round matchups 2, 3, and 4. This will conclude the draw for pot 2 and the preliminary round. To continue the draw, one sphere from pot 3 will be drawn to determine the team in position A of the first round of 16 matchup. This process will be repeated to determine the teams in position A for the next 7 round of 16 matchups. This will conclude the draw for pot 3. Lastly, the draw will continue by drawing one sphere from pot 4 to determine the teams in position B in the first round of 16 matchups. This process will be repeated to determine the teams in position B in the next 7 round of 16 matchups. The structure and process of this draw has been established to provide the fairest balance of all the options for the competing teams. Now that we know the mechanism, let's begin the draw. SWA Sharks FC from Turks and Caicos, Grenades Football Club, Antigua and Barbuda, Bays Football Club, St. Lucia, and AS Junior Stars from St. Martin. Paradise Football Club International from Grenada, Guyana Defense Force Football Club, Guyana, SCSA Eagles, St. Martin, and CCUL Doblanc FC from Dominica. Defense Force FC, Trinidad and Tobago. SV Real Rincon from Bonaire. Scholars International Sports Club, Cayman Islands. CRKSV Young Holland from Curacao. Racing Club Aruba. SV Robin Hood from Suriname. America FC, Haiti. And Metropolitan FA from Puerto Rico. Club Atletico Pantoja, Dominican Republic. Winner of preliminary round matchup 3. Let's make sure you can see that 3 there. Yeah. Winner of preliminary round matchup 4. Winner of preliminary round matchup 2. Arnett Gardens FC from Jamaica. AS Etule de Martorey from French Guiana. Rams Village Superstars FC, St. Kitts and Nevis. And winner of preliminary round matchup 1. There you have it. The 2024 CFU Club Shield matchups are confirmed. Here's a quick recap. As a reminder, the 2024 CFU Club Shield will take place in Curacao from July 25th to August 4th. You now have the format and the matchups. More details will be provided at a later date. But be sure to follow the games on the CFU's social media platforms. What are your closing remarks, Randy?
We're looking forward to a great competition that will determine which club and essentially which member association gets the bragging rights for 2024. We also know that the 2 finalist teams, as long as they meet the criteria, advance to the CONCACAF Caribbean Cup. I wish the teams the very best and look forward to seeing them in action in Curacao.
Thank you, President Harris. Thank you to all of you for watching.